my God, this dress is so cute, but it's like the hardest thing to get into and to stay inside of. There's literally a manual to tell you how to get into this dress. Happy New Year! Those are from my old ratchet clubbing days. All right, children, back to business. Okay, new millennium, you are 16 years old. Baby girl, you are sweet 16. Sweet 16. Thank you, Destiny's Child. Now, I know this is a little late, but I hope you guys had a safe and fun New Year's Eve, and I hope you guys are having a great new year so far. So it's a brand new year, 365 days to live, laugh, learn, give, receive, to make a difference, to make a change, to inspire someone, to inspire yourself, and go after your hashtag goals. And this year, ladies and select gentlemen, we need to make a pact that the only thing we're gonna chase is our alcohol and our dreams. And no, I don't condone underage drinking. So if you're under 21, the only thing you should be chasing is your dreams. Go after those dreams now, because before you know it, girl, you are gonna be finding yourself being 25 just trying to make it on YouTube. 365 days is a lot of time to learn a lot of life's most valuable lessons. Because we learn so much in 365 days, what better way to close off 2015 and move into 2016 than to talk about all the things that I've learned in 2015. So without further ado, I proudly present to you a rhyme for starters. 15 things I learned in 2015. Numero 15. Respect your damn self. Now, loving yourself is a given. If you don't know how to, ask Justin.
Love yourself.
You have to remember that your mind believes everything you tell it. So the more negativity that you feed yourself, or the more jokes you make about yourself, you're going to start to believe it. And then you're going to start to realize that you devalued yourself. I find it great and awesome, and do you. If you want to cut off people in 2015 and not take them into 2016, but I bet you're cutting those people off because they don't respect you. I bet you're cutting them off because they take advantage of you. If you have respect for yourself and you know when to say no, and you know your boundaries, you'll really deflect the people who try to take advantage of you and who only want things from you, and the same people that you're trying to cut off in 2015. So please have self-respect for yourself in 2016, because I don't want y'all cutting off more people in 2017. Number 14. When making yellow curry chicken, these two will be your best friends. And yellow curry paste is found at Seafood City. Number 13. I may or may not be the Pink Ranger. Number 12. God's plan is always better. Day to day, we always try to take things into control, and we want to be able to make and mold our lives into what we think it should be. But at the end of the day, the person who has the last say is God. His plan is always going to be better. I think there was a lot of things in 2015 that I thought I wanted and that I thought I needed and thought I couldn't live without. And then God kind of pulled through and gave me everything that I needed. It was 10 times better than what I would have imagined it could have been. God has something so much bigger in store for you, and it's all about letting go and trusting him and trusting in the process, which leads me to our next lesson, which is 11. Trust the process. The process, y'all, is a struggle. We would like to think that we can start from point A and quickly get to point B. But the truth is that there's so much space in between point A to point B. You really have to trust the process, and you really have to trust the struggle that you go through in the process. And remember, ladies and select gentlemen, a diamond is only coal that handled pressure exceptionally well. There have been plenty of times, and there will always be plenty of times, where you feel like giving up, or where you feel like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Let me work it. My name's Alpha. It's your I don't know. But you always just kind of have to remind yourself why you started to begin with. When you succeed at whatever it is that you want to do, it's going to taste so much sweeter, like so much sweeter, because you went through the process and you went through the struggle and you cried and you had your tears and you broke down and you almost gave up, but you didn't. Although those of you who didn't win the Power Lotto, I do apologize. They don't want us to succeed out here. They don't want us to have our moms live better lives and buy them their own homes and stop working. The key to success is trusting the process. Number 2. When going to EDC or any other type of 3-day event rave where you may or may not find yourself in the VIP section in the bushes throwing up, not my proudest moments, or just as an everyday beauty tip, or if you just a thirsty ass how, drink water. Lots and lots of water. Never, don't you ever wear your weave to the Encore Beach Club in Las Vegas. There may or may not be a 220-gram, 20-inch 1B off Black Bellamy track floating around in the Encore Daylight Beach Club. 8. The absolute best form of medicine is the right company and lots and lots and lots of laughter. 7. Do not compromise. I'm not saying don't compromise in places that you should compromise, like relationships. Do not compromise your beliefs, your worth, or who you are for anyone or anything. Number 6. Ladies and select gentlemen, children of all ages, this is a huge one. Learn to let go of anything that doesn't make you a better person. In life, you are just going to attract things, whether it be people or places, that are going to mean so much to you. At one point in your life, they're not going to do much for you anymore. They might have served their purpose. You have to be okay with letting go of something that was great, but maybe isn't so great anymore. We want to hold on to these things and we want to make sure that we can turn over every stone before we completely give it up. But one thing that you have to learn is to learn when to let go. Number 5. So this next one is kind of like a 2-for-1, if you will, because they kind of go hand in hand. You don't need validation and that you have to do things for you. Being transgender, I was always looking for validation. Like I always wanted to make sure that people saw me as a woman. One thing I found about being transgender is you could literally be the most feminine looking person in the world. You could have the hair, you can have the clothes, you can have the personality, you could have the voice. You could be on hormones, you could have gotten the surgeries, you could have gotten your face feminized. You could seriously be Beyonce and there will still be people who say, oh, it's just a man in a dress. When you make a decision, you don't need anybody's validation. You don't need anybody to give you approval. You just need to do it because it makes you happy and because you're doing it for yourself and not for anyone else. Number 4. Bitch, I am Beyonce. We run this mother. Yeah. And since I'm Beyonce, that also means Numero 3. I am Sasha Fierce. Number 2, water where the grass grows. We grow and become the best versions of ourselves when we surround ourselves with people, places, and things that motivate us to be that person. Surround yourself with people who have dreams, who have motivation, who have goals. Let these people inspire you to be better. Don't surround yourself around the people who are jealous of your success. When you surround yourself around the people who have dreams and motivations and goals, you'll find yourself wanting to do the same. Again, water where the grass grows, meaning go where you are supported, go where you are loved, go where you have people who want you to succeed. And last but never least, number 1. Only do things with passion or just don't do them at all. The most fulfilling life is one full of passion and full of purpose. We wasted a lot of our time just doing things that we're not even passionate about. We get stuck in our 9-to-5 jobs. We get stuck in what people tell us we should do. And we get secure and we get comfortable that we forget to go home and work on our dreams and our passions. I think everyone needs to take some soul-searching time and figure out what it is that makes you so passionate. If you don't know what your passion is, figure out what it is that keeps you up at night. What do you lose sleep over? What has you thinking and creating? What has your mind like exploding with creativity and what's inspiring to you? These are the kinds of things that you need to make sure that you're chasing. Yes, chase your passion. So, okay, by the end of this video, we're chasing 3 things: our dreams, our alcohol, and our passions. I am not saying go and quit your 9-to-5 job with full-time benefits, but I am saying that after working your 8-hour day and your 40-hour week, you need to make sure that you're doing things that make you passionate. The best jobs are doing things that you love and loving what you do. And it's so cliche and it's so like Instagram quote worthy, but it's so true. The most beautiful thing about having a passion is that you do it so unconditionally. And when you do something that you're really passionate about, it's so fulfilling to your soul to your soul. So that was my video on things I learned in 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's to a new year. May be full of positivity, love, joy, happiness, success. Please, please, please make sure to pursue your passion and your dreams and don't wear your weaves to pools. And when in doubt, always be Beyonce.
And if you can't be Beyonce,
be Sasha Fierce. So until next time, ladies and select gentlemen, remember to work hard and slay harder. Bye! This is Sasha Fierce, not Selena. Ooh, but I might be Selena this year too.